how can we get more on the edge, with not exploding our bill of materials. So our product teams were designing these half rack appliances. We called it Vega. Vega 6321 is the model number, that is designed to have video outputs, so to have what we need in terms of IOs, but also to have somewhat designed to allow plugging PCI cards for video acceleration or M.2 cards. So we had a design for this box to meet a need of a small footprint, half rack, short depth appliance that can be either used in a rack or can be used on a desktop. And fast forward, when we were designing this solution, we've met NETINT through, we're kind of have mutual customers, and we've learned about the new T1M card that was coming out, and a little bit of skeptical, because what the datasheet says it can be done is not what you trust at first. But our teams, we kind of collaborated. We got some samples, early samples on hand in Taiwan. Vice versa, we gave you our sample box to test. And this is the beauty of how Advantech works, right? We tested the card, and actually it does everything that you want it to do in terms of video processing. But it's also a unique form factor. So it has a little bit more width to it. It has a power consumption that we needed to test internally to provide some customization to adapt to it. So this box coming out, it's not just an off-the-shelf box. It does wrap around your product to make sure it works and it performs in the environment. So this took about, I think, 6 months by the time we started working on it and bring it to market. I would say NAB was kind of, brought to market, launched. So if you think about from a time to market standpoint, it's a very short time to have, a concept in mind and then a finished solution that is ready to be deployed.
Yeah, it's really an exciting box. And, of course, we'll link up in the show notes and, wherever else that this episode gets published to the product page, because if you haven't seen this, this is a very compact 1RU height, so half rack width, compact box that is absolutely ideal for sports stadiums, any sort of on-premise streaming application where as more and more of live streaming architectures are transforming from, instead of sending a contribution feed up into the cloud, performing transcoding, packaging everything in the cloud, and then distributing it. More and more, we're seeing a lot of these architectures where that whole process is being done on premise. It's being done in the stadium. Maybe not all of it. There might still be some ad stitching, or maybe there's still the packaging and DRM process that may need to happen in the cloud, but all the ABR ladders are created, on premise. This little box produces a very, very high quality, broadcast quality video stream delivery solution, and it just sips power. It's very, very low power consumption, just really ideal. So so Dom, you referenced, and you have the same problem we have. We have to very loosely refer to our customers because generally confidentiality agreements, and in some cases the fact that they're using our respective hardware solutions is a competitive advantage. So they don't really want to tell everybody
Right.
the reason why they can deliver such high quality video to 300 million subscribers or whatever is because they're using, NETINT VPUs.